Good morning, Team Anastasis. Today we are going to have the best day of our whole lives, basically, because it is ice blocking day. And if you've never been ice blocking, it's so fun. We're going to sit on blocks of ice. We're going to slide down a grassy hill. It's going to be great. I can't wait to see you all at ice blocking, and it's just fun. So we're going to end our week that way and then into a 3-day weekend. What could beat that? So our next part of Metanoia, for the next few Metanoias, we're going to do something a little bit different. And the first thing we're going to do is introduce you to the people in your neighborhood, which I instantly have Mr. Rogers' "Who Are the People in Your Neighborhood" song in my head. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's just sad, and maybe you'll need to watch a YouTube clip of that directly after this. In the lobby of school, we have blue solo cups that look like this, and they have teachers' names on them, and obviously my name on them, and Mrs. Hart and Mrs. K. Those are for you guys to ask any questions that you want. So if you want to know, like, what were you like as a kid, or what makes you anxious, or who's your favorite student in class, you can ask all the questions that you want. You just need to write them down. You don't even have to put your name on them, and then you can drop them in the blue solo cup. I will be interviewing our different teachers and staff members, and so as you drop things into the cup, we will be able to pull those out and answer your questions. So I have just a few, which is pretty awesome, but I thought I would start out by telling you a little bit about who I am. I was born and raised in Colorado, so I went to Colorado schools growing up. I lived in Aurora for a while, and then we moved to Littleton when I was 10 to a new school. And I was very shy as a kid. I have a little brother who is 5 years younger than I am. He's little, like he's younger than I am. And for a long time, he was also smaller than I am, but now he's a lot taller than I am. So he doesn't look like a little brother anymore. His name is Mike, or Michael, and we sometimes got along really, really well, and sometimes we didn't get along at all when we were growing up. When I was in second grade, my very favorite book was called The Pain and the Great One by Judy Blume, because it's about a big sister who has a pain in the neck little brother, and that felt just like how my real life was. So I think we have it in the library if you want to read it, but that was my favorite book when I was a kid. We loved playing and riding bikes and being outside. I loved reading. Since I can remember, I've loved reading. And my brother and I had lots of inside jokes that we still have to this day. And yeah, so we grew up in Aurora first, and then, like I said, we moved to a new school when I was 10. I was very shy. I was had a lot of anxiety around school. I always felt really awkward and like I didn't fit a lot of places. I had a few close friends maybe, but not, I wasn't definitely not the most popular. I was definitely not outgoing. I loved school. I loved my teachers. I did pretty well in school. So that wasn't hard necessarily for me, but I remember that it wasn't really so that I could learn. It was because I wanted to impress my teachers and my parents. And so I remember getting to the end of school and being really anxious about getting into college. I got into all of the colleges of my choice, but I was really worried that somebody would find out that I didn't actually learn anything in all my years of school. So I remember that really well. I never went to a high school dance. I never went to anything like that in high school. And because I was so shy, I didn't get asked out by boys, probably because I was shy, but I thought it was because something was really wrong with me. I went to college at Colorado Christian University, which is also obviously in Colorado. And my freshman year of college, I met my husband, and I got engaged. I felt really old, but I wasn't at all. I got engaged when I was only 19. Actually, it was 18. It was a few days before my birthday. And then I got married when I was 20, a few days before my 21st birthday. which is so young now. I think of all of our Anastasis alumni who are in their 20s now, and I can't imagine them being married. So my husband is a graphic designer, so he loves art and anything art related, and he does commercials for Starbucks. So if you see those on TV, he may have created those. I'm going to pull a few of these notes out from my cup, but if you have more questions for me, feel free to keep filling it up and we'll keep answering them. The questions I have so far, ooh, this is a good one. What is your favorite movie? My favorite movie of all time has to be Home Alone, the original Home Alone. The ones that came later are no good, but the original Home Alone is my favorite. My brother and I have probably seen it like 200 times at least, minimum 200 times. We watch it every single Thanksgiving. That's the last thing we do on Thanksgiving. And yeah, so we watch it all together and then eat our leftover turkey sandwiches while we watch it. So that's my hands down favorite movie. We can quote it from beginning to end, so it's awesome. I also really love Father of the Bride, and actually when I met my husband, I was watching that movie, so that's also a really favorite of mine. Sandlot is way up there for me as well. Jojo Rabbit I just saw this year and I really liked that one too. So, but hands down, Home Alone. Next one, do you have a pet and what is it? I do have a pet. I used to have 2 dogs. When all of the COVID started, one of my dogs died. They are Shiba Inu, and the one that is no longer with us looked like a little fox. She was so cute. She was fox colored, and if you've never seen a Shiba Inu, they have a curly tail. My other Shiba Inu is named Inku, and she is really funny and fun. She's black and white and kind of a tan color, and she's so cute and funny. So we still have her, and hopefully we'll have another Shiba puppy sometime. What is my favorite animal? When I was in 3rd grade, my very favorite animal of all time was a cheetah. I was obsessed with cheetahs, so I had like leopard print everywhere in my life, and I had this huge poster of a cheetah in my bedroom growing up, and we had to do a persuasive writing in my 2nd grade classroom, and so I wrote a persuasive letter to my parents begging them to let me have a cheetah for a pet. Alas, it never happened, but I would say cheetah is probably still really up there. I also really love foxes. I have a little bit of an obsession with foxes, so those are my favorite things. Thank you for those questions, and I'm excited for you to get to know all of our Team Anastasis neighborhood. So we will keep dropping your questions in, and then I'll interview all of your teachers and the office staff, and we'll answer the questions that you have for us. I hope you have an awesome Friday, and we'll see you at ice blocking.